This is Musings and Counsel from London Baker Law with Debbie London Baker.
Just remember, there's a lot of people out there that do not know. And my first question, and it's mainly because, and we've talked about this before, people like Larry King putting his will on a napkin, or Prince not even having a will. So we need to know how important a will is. So, what's a last will and testament? And what are some of the things that should be remembered considering when you're doing a will?
Okay. Well, last will and testament is the document that people create to indicate what they want to happen to their bounty. I think that's the legal term, their bounty, when they die. And it can be from who gets the house to who gets the vehicles, which can be listed in a will. It can be reference to who gets all my personal property. I have somebody right now who, when they were younger, collected, these are his words, bone china, silver, and sterling, I think he said. And he wants to be sure the people he wants to have get them. So a will is the place that you do that. The other thing, and I'm only licensed in Florida, but I would imagine in every state, there's a way to avoid probate, which is not something anybody wants to do. Well, if an estate is done correctly, however large or small, the will is then there for the unfortunate situation where something shows up after somebody passes that is a vehicle already established to collect assets. So right now, there are a lot of Camp Lejeune cases, and I don't have one, but some kind of, like environmental hazard, and people who served at Camp Lejeune are going to receive settlements, I think, eventually from the government or from the company. And the point is that the will would allow it to happen easily. There'd be somebody in place. It's a good catch-all if you have a malpractice lawsuit, if you have a personal injury lawsuit. So it's something that somebody should have, or after you die, so somebody is appointed. And recently, what I had a situation with somebody who does not have anything and wants their brother and their stepson to inherit 25% of his estate. I said, as long each, and then his daughter and son to each inherit 25%. Without the will, in this case, if he dies without the will, that brother and the stepson get nothing by law, because the only people who are eligible for inheritance by law are called lineal descendants. His brother is not a lineal descendant. He's the same generation. And the stepson has no blood relation whatsoever. And so only his son and daughter. So that's a situation where it will be really essential. Otherwise, those two important people to this person would get nothing. It's a place to start. But it all goes into effect after somebody dies.
This has been Musings and Counsel from London Baker Law. Learn more at londonbakerlaw.com. Thanks for listening.